We are live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
My name is Regina Armstrong, and I'm the superintendent of the Hempstead Union-Free School District in Hempstead, New York. Sometimes I just feel like, we're testing our kids to death just to see where they're at. And it has nothing to do with the skill set that students need to be successful in today's world. We often say that, back in the day, well, if you don't do well in school, you don't excel in school, you can become a bus driver or a sanitation worker, a mechanic. Well, most cars now, you have to know a computer, right? Of course, we always talk about 21st century skills, which is embedded in technology. It's because we need students to become critical thinkers. So if I can just find facts out in a drop of a hat, well, now what do I do with those facts? So it's about taking what they now know and using it very differently, right? We talk about being good communicators. So that means that I should be able to sit down with you, let's have some discussion. What was that we heard? Let's talk about it, right? I just can't sit in a corner and be isolated. So a lot of it in our classrooms now, we definitely promote inquiry-based instruction. So we're trying to tap into the minds of our students to see exactly, what is it that you know and how can you apply that to new learning? And most importantly, how does it relate to you in your world and the world around you? So a lot of those things are now happening in our classrooms as well. Very different from how we used to teach, because before it was just all about, facts. And reading comprehension wasn't that sophisticated, I would say, back then as it is now.
You're telling the computer what to do, okay?
So right now in our school district, my total vision is to be able to walk in a classroom and really see students immersed in just different inquiry-based instruction, where you see less teacher talk and more students working together, collaborating, trying to figure things out, as opposed to the teacher telling them what to do. So the partnership with 21st Century Ed, for me, it would be establishing grade level expectations for every child.
I think it's been a great shift. We're doing our very best to ensure that our students get the very best education. When I started on the school board in 2013, our graduation rate was at an all-time low of approximately between 37 to 40%. I'm happy to say the last few years, the last 2 or 3 years, our graduation rate has risen to the mid-80s. I'm very proud of that. We want to be board members that offer our students the best opportunities for the present, the future, their careers. We want them to be prepared to operate in a global society. So we're very happy about the opportunities that this program is going to afford our students.
So what do I see? I see every high school student having to have taken some form of STEM class, show fluency in it before they can even get a diploma. I would like to see portfolio assessments replace 3A testing. And as a part of that, students being able to demonstrate their skill set in some area of STEM. But right now, we're far from that. We do have a lot of technology that's embedded within our school district, a lot of critical thinking that's happening within our classroom, a lot of collaboration that's happening in the classroom, but it's not enough, because you can walk out of one classroom, see that, walk into the next classroom, and it's back to traditional type teaching. And like I said before, every student is going to have to learn how to read and write, and be fluent in those things. They need those basic math skills to be successful. But in order for us to get where we have to go, I'm going to need my staff to be more comfortable with technology. And if they're not comfortable, I still don't need them to hinder the students. Let the students do the work, right? Because then they can teach you. That's what I would like to see.
First you put the flag, then you put the down button or whatever type of button in here, 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 or here. Then you go to the red type and then you get this, and then you press.